vaccination for 12 to 14 age group and precautionary dose for 60 plus starts today. Prime Minister urges people to get vaccinated. Assam Finance Minister Prradhan tables a budget for the next financial year of 2022-23. New education policy has given more impetus on teachers' training, says Union Education Minister in Rajya Sabha today. And Biren Singh calls on Prime Minister Modi and other senior leaders ahead of government formation in the state. And in Meghalaya, State Cabinet approves regularization of employees working in sanctioned post but appointed on ad hoc basis. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Hongita Kakuti Pathok bringing you the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged children in the age groups of 12 to 14 to get vaccinated. In a series of tweets, Prime Minister Modi said, "Today is an important day in India's efforts to vaccinate the citizens." He said, now onwards, youngsters in the 12 to 14 age group are eligible for vaccines and all those above 60 are eligible for precautionary doses. Mr. Modi said India has many made-in-India vaccines and the government has also granted approval to other vaccines after due process of evaluation. He said India is in a much better position to fight the pandemic. Prime Minister said in line with India's ethos of caring for the entire planet, India has sent vaccines to several nations under the Vaccine Maitri program. Mr. Modi expressed happiness that India's vaccination efforts have made the global fight against COVID-19 stronger. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma today launched the campaign for COVID vaccination of children of the age group of 12 to 14 years as well as precautionary dose for people of age 60 years and above at a function held at the Rukminigaon Balika Vidyalaya High School, Guwahati. He assured that the vaccine is completely safe and urged all the eligible persons to get the vaccine at the earliest. Dr. Sarma said that all persons above 60 years of age are now eligible for the precautionary dose of COVID vaccine, which can be taken only after 9 months from the date of administration of the second dose. He urged all those eligible people to get themselves vaccinated.
Corbevax নামৰ নতুন ভ্যাকচিন এটা আজিৰ পৰা প্ৰদানৰ কাম আৰম্ভ কৰিছে যি ভ্যাকচিনে 12ৰ পৰা 14 বছৰৰ শিশুসকলক সামৰি ল'ব 12ৰ পৰা 14 বছৰৰ শিশুসকলক দুটা পালিৰ এই ভ্যাকচিন দিয়া হ'ব আৰু এই ভ্যাকচিন পোৱাৰ লগে লগে আমাৰ শিশুসকলেও কোভিডৰ বিৰুদ্ধে যুঁজখনত নিৰাপদ অনুভৱ কৰিব মই অসমৰ সকলো পিতৃ মাতৃ আৰু আমাৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকলক অনুৰোধ কৰিম যে আপোনালোকে যেন সকলোৱে আগবাঢ়ি আহি এই ভ্যাকচিন গ্ৰহণ কৰে
I study in class 7 in Modern English School. Today I have taken COVID vaccine and I am feeling okay and I also request my friends to take it.
Assam Finance Minister Prradhan today tabled the state's budget for the financial year 2022-23 at the State Assembly. Presenting a deficit budget of rupees 600.36 crore, the State Finance Minister has announced a series of welfare measures. Claiming that Assam has made good progress in economic fronts, Neog announced enhancement of the financial assistance under the Orunodoy scheme to 1,250 per month. 4 new schemes for development of transport infrastructure in the state was also announced in today's budget. A fund of rupees 4,000 crores has been earmarked for the Mukhyamantri Saur Shakti Prakalpa to increase generation of clean energy. Education Minister Pradhan today said the new education policy has given more impetus on teachers' training for the first time in the country. Replying to supplementaries in the Rajya Sabha during question hour, Mr. Pradhan said the government is of the view that there should be no compromise on the training of teachers, and it is taking steps in this direction. He said the student-teacher ratio has improved in the country. The minister added that the state governments have trained para-teachers to improve the quality of education in the country. In Lok Sabha, the government today said it has not given direction to the state governments and union administrations to issue new ration cards to the National Food Security Act beneficiaries under One Nation, One Ration Card plan.
अनेक चैप्टर्स में चर्चा किया गया है। उसकी तैयारी सारे राज्यों में और सर्वभारतीय स्तर पे नेशनल कैरिकुलम फ्रेमवर्क और स्टेट कैरिकुलम फ्रेमवर्क, ये दो फोरम पे चर्चा हो रही है। अगले 1-2 सालों में इसकी एक व्यापक मसौदा तैयार हो जाएगा।
West Bengal for a very long time resisted joining the One Nation, One Ration Card scheme for a variety of reasons. But after the Supreme Court verdict came recently, I'm happy to share with you that West Bengal has also joined that scheme. They have also done the Aadhaar linkage of all the beneficiaries under the scheme, and there is no question, there is no power on earth which can stop the beneficiaries in your district from also getting the benefit of One Nation, One Ration Card. So it's not only Pravasi Mazdoor or the migrant labor, anybody, even within the state of West Bengal, if you are probably eligible or you are registered in one village, if you are traveling to some other village, you can take it within the state also in any village.
Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari will inaugurate a pilot project for hydrogen-based advanced fuel cell electric vehicle in New Delhi today. This will be a first-of-its-kind project in the country aimed at spreading awareness about hydrogen. India is committed to a cleaner energy and low-carbon pathway for achieving accelerated economic growth. Hydrogen is a key element of the energy strategy and will play a key role in the low-carbon energy pathways. Green hydrogen offers huge opportunities to decarbonize a range of sectors, including road transportation, and it is gaining unprecedented momentum globally.
बात हो रही है तो हम ब्राउन और ब्लैक हाइड्रोजन को तो इनकरेज नहीं करेंगे, पर ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन को इनकरेज करने के लिए पुरी साहब के पास एक बहुत अच्छा अवसर ऐसा है कि वो अर्बन मिनिस्ट्री के भी इंचार्ज हैं और पेट्रोलियम के भी है। और हमारे महानगरों में जो सीवेज वाटर है, जिसमें वैद्य साहब बैठे अभी, मैं वाटर रिसोर्सेज मंत्री था तो मैंने मथुरा में 80 mld स्लज को मथुरा के कन्वर्ट करके इंडियन ऑयल को बेचा, जिससे 20 करोड़ साल के मिलते हैं स्लज को बेचकर। तो मुझे आपसे यही कहना है कि ये जो म्यूनिसिपल कॉरपोरेशन और टाउनशिप में जो वाटर अवेलेबल है उसको रिसाइकलिंग करें और सॉलिड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट को सेग्रीगेट करने के लिए उसको बड़ा रूफटॉप लगेगा। तो रूफटॉप सोलर और विंड, ये दोनों को कॉम्बिनेशन करके अगर सेग्रीगेशन होगा तो मेटल, ग्लास एंड प्लास्टिक, इसका रिसाइकलिंग होगा और ऑर्गेनिक वेस्ट से फिर मीथेन निकलेगा और मीथेन से बायो LNG, बायो CNG भी बना पाएंगे और मीथेन से हम लोग ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन भी बना पाएंगे।
Time now for a short break. We'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Come on boys, let's go practice.
अरे रुक यार, मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में गलत एंट्री का प्रॉब्लम हो गया है।
अरे तो बैंक को कंप्लेन करना।
बैंक को लिखे 1 महीना हो गया है, बट वो गूगली पे गूगली डाले जा रहा है।
तो आरबीआई के बैंकिंग लोकपाल को इन्फॉर्म करो।
रुक, मैं समझाता हूँ। जैसे क्रिकेट में थर्ड अंपायर, वैसे ही आरबीआई का बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन। आरबीआई कहता है अगर बैंक आपकी कंप्लेंट को 1 महीने में नहीं सुलझाता तो आप आरबीआई के कंप्लेंट मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम पर ऑनलाइन कंप्लेंट कर सकते हैं। ये आरबीआई का आसान तरीका है आपकी कंप्लेंट सुलझाने का, और वो भी फ्री।
आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. Caretaker Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh today called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the national capital ahead of government formation in the state. Prime Minister Modi congratulated Singh for the BJP's victory in the recently concluded assembly polls. In a tweet, Singh said, under the guidance and leadership of Prime Minister Modi, Manipur has witnessed peace and development. Later, Singh also called on Union Minister of Road Transport and Highway Nitin Gadkari and Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. The Union Defence Minister, while congratulating the caretaker Chief Minister of Manipur for recently concluded state assembly polls, said N. Biren Singh had led the party from the front in one of the most memorable victories in the history of Manipur. Meghalaya Cabinet today approved the regularization of employment of the employees working in the sanctioned post but appointed on ad hoc basis. In a tweet, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said the process to regularize 3,635 ad hoc appointees would be initiated with a cut-off date set at 2007. The State Cabinet also approved the Meghalaya Mineral Prevention of Illegal Mining Transportation Storage Rules 2022. Chief Minister in a tweet said the move would encompass the proper monitoring of illegal transportation, storage of minerals and to regulate issuance of transport challan. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma will take up the demand of the people of Malchapara during his meeting with the Union Home Ministry slated for the end of this month. The Chief Minister said he would raise the demands of the residents of the village at the meeting but was unsure how it would go. The Chief Minister said public views in the areas of dispute were taken by the representatives of both the states and bringing this issue may further complicate discussions. The residents of Malchapara, which is one of the villages recommended to go to Assam as per the latest report on the interstate boundary issue phase 1, demanded a revisit of the report and inclusion of their villages under Meghalaya as the slogan "No Meghalaya, No Rest" echoes all around. In Mizoram, after joining his new post as the Director of National Institute of Technology, that is NIT, Professor S. Sundar called on Governor Haribabu Kambhampati at the Raj Bhavan today. Professor S. Sundar is the former head of Department of Mathematics, Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. Governor Haribabu expressed his high expectation for the growth and progress of NIT under the new director. He urged the new director to increase the size of the faculty from the existing 38 posts, which are just about 50% of the sanctioned post, and to increase the students' intake as per the student-teacher ratio guidelines in the NITs. In the Women's Cricket World Cup, England registered their first win in the tournament, defeating India by 4 wickets at Mount Maunganui. Set to score 135 runs for victory in the stipulated 50 overs, the English women reached the target in the 32nd over, scoring 136 for 6. Earlier put into bat, India were all out for 134 runs in the 37th over. India have won their matches against Pakistan and West Indies, but they lost to the host New Zealand. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.